When you're dealing with small, affordable sedans like this Yaris IA, obviously there's not a lot of money to make them extravagant, luxurious, and fast. They're built to a price point, and they're built to an affordable price point. But that doesn't mean you need to delegate yourself to mediocrity, something that's boring, not fun to drive. It's actually quite the opposite with the Yaris IA. First and foremost, even though it has a Toyota badge, it's not really a Toyota. In fact, it's actually a Mazda. Well, in North America, Mazda doesn't really have anything exactly like this lineup. Mazda does build this vehicle for Toyota. Toyota has a very large dealer network, a lot larger than Mazda, so it's a way of them to kind of share technology. Mazda benefits because Toyota will probably be able to sell more of these than Mazda would through their dealer network. Toyota benefits because Mazda's really good at making small, fun to drive, reliable vehicles. Obviously Toyota is too, but there's a reason. Toyota did not have a subcompact vehicle in their parts bin that they could shoe in to the North American market. So Mazda stepped up and they partnered and they have this fantastic product. It's actually very well reviewed by the automotive press. One of my favorite automotive publications, Car and Driver magazine, they reviewed one. You can look it up yourself. They have a CD rating, 1 out of 10, 10 out of 10 being the best. It got a 10 out of 10. Well, Toyota really does not have a reputation for making fun to drive vehicles. Mazda's quite the opposite. That's their mission statement. Pretty much all their vehicles, from the biggest to the smallest, they make them fun to drive. We have a small little 4-cylinder engine, naturally aspirated, makes a little over 100 horsepower. I think it's like 108 horsepower to be exact. Not a very big car. Obviously, you're not going to win any races, but plenty of power for merging and passing on the highway. It has enough power to be entertaining, especially in the corners. You're rewarded with excellent handling. Like I said, Mazda likes to make their vehicles fun. When the road starts to get curvy, you're rewarded with communicative steering, great throttle response, fantastic driving dynamics, which you wouldn't expect from a itsy-bitsy little teeny sedan. And when you're dealing with a subcompact, which is pretty much the smallest vehicle you can buy, smaller than a compact, you know, you're trying to do the best you can with not a lot of space. Packaging is quite nice, decent amount of trunk space back here. And rear seat space isn't horrible either. Again, we're dealing with a small vehicle, but I'm 6'2". I'm not too uncomfortable back here. I could be back here for a little bit. You know, for a small car, it's actually not too bad. Kids will be more than fine back here, plenty of space. The front seat's a different thing altogether. I'm plenty spacious back here, plenty of headroom, plenty of legroom, nice upscale interior. They have like the synthetic leather and contrast stitching on the dashboard. Nice two-tone seats that are comfortable and very adjustable. They're manually adjustable, but you got lots of adjustments. The black lacquer surrounding the HVAC vents, nice little touches like that. It's a nice premium interior. You have this nice controller to operate the infotainment system, rear parking camera, nice gauge cluster. You have